In a Canadian lab, a single thread, thinner than hair, lifts a car engine. In Georgia, a robotic eye with no battery zooms in on the individual hair of an ant. In China, a humanoid robot, cheaper than your phone, just blinked back at its maker. These aren't leaks from 2035. This is the hidden report from October 2025. And while almost nobody is talking about it, these 3 labs just handed robotics a set of superpowers. By the end of this, you'll understand why the age of capable, affordable robots didn't just arrive, it slammed into the present. Let's start with strength. Researchers at the University of Waterloo cracked a problem that's plagued robotics for decades: how to make something both incredibly strong and softly flexible. They created an artificial muscle that is 9 times stronger than previous versions and 3 times more powerful than your own biological muscle. The secret? They took the liquid crystals from your TV screen and baked them into a rubbery material. Under an X-ray, it looks like chocolate chips and cookie dough, tiny islands of solid strength floating in a sea of flexibility. Here's what that means. A string of this material can lift 2,000 times its own weight. For you, that's the difference between lifting a dumbbell and bench pressing a fully loaded semi-truck. But the real kicker, they've turned this miracle material into a 3D printing ink. Imagine a future where you download a muscle design for a specific task and print it in hours. Custom super strength on demand. Next, perception. Every robot eye, every camera has always needed one thing: power. Until now, scientists just built a lens that focuses using nothing but the light it's trying to see. It's made of a water-based gel embedded with graphene oxide. Light hits it, the particles heat up by a fraction of a degree, the gel shrinks, and the lens focuses. It's a closed loop. The sun powers its own sight. This isn't just efficient, it's superhumanly precise. It can resolve details as small as 4 micrometers. That's individual hairs on an ant, the texture of a pollen grain. And because it's soft, they can shape it into visions nature invented, but we don't have. The vertical slit of a cat eye for detecting motion, or the W-shaped retina of a cuttlefish that sees a spectrum of color invisible to us. This is vision that doesn't just copy biology, it starts to surpass it. The final superpower isn't about specs, it's about price. The great wall for robots has always been cost. Just 2 years ago, a good research humanoid cost as much as a luxury car, $80,000 to $150,000. That wall just collapsed. In China, advanced humanoids now roll off lines costing less than the smartphone in your pocket. And they aren't just cheap, they're disturbingly lifelike. One new model has a face that doesn't just move, it blinks, it twitches, it nods with uncanny subconscious fluidity. Your brain screams that it's wrong because you know it shouldn't be possible yet. History tells us what happens when revolutionary tech hits this price. Computers shrank from room-sized monsters to desktops to pocket devices. Each price drop triggered an explosion. Robotics is now at that explosion point. Individually, any one of these is a headline, but we've had strong robots or smart software or cheap parts before. The difference is, for the first time in history, all 3 are happening at once. 1. Materials. We have the super strong soft muscle. 2. AI intelligence. Google DeepMind just dropped AI models that give robots common sense understanding of the physical world. 3. Manufacturing. We have 3D printed custom parts and mass production prices. This is the convergence. We aren't trading strength for cost or intelligence for flexibility. For the first time, we're getting it all. The software brain, the superhero body, and the sticker price of a gadget, all arriving in the same month. So what does this actually change? Everything, and immediately. Surgery. Soft robots with tremor-free precision operating inside your body. Factories. Flexible bots that can work safely right beside people, learning new tasks on the fly. Disaster zones, machines that can crawl through rubble where electronics would fail, powered by ambient light. Your home, an affordable helper that does chores, not as a sci-fi fantasy, but as a simple product. The old timelines are garbage. Experts said affordable humanoids were a decade away. They're here. They said soft robots wouldn't be strong for decades. They're stronger. The predictions aren't just wrong, they're being erased in real time. This is the part that moves from their labs to your life. The revolution isn't a headline for tomorrow, it's the operating system of next year. So the real question isn't when will robots get here? The question is now, what do you do about it? Do you see them as a threat or as the most powerful tool your business, your career, or your daily life is about to gain? The robots of science fiction were clunky, expensive, and dumb. The robots of October 2025
are strong, perceptive, cheap, and learning fast. They aren't coming, they are here. The only thing left to decide is what you build with them.